And on my last video, I said that I wouldn't be making a video until the new year. And here we are, with a review over a toy spaceship that is just absolutely amazing. So, what is Bills? Foxy Kermit here, and this is a Snapships review. So this is actually two of the ships. This is a Lance and a Scorpion. I kind of morphed them together. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so first off, the way Snapships are designed is just, it's good, and it's done well. Like, the way they don't engineer, I mean, the way it's, built, I guess. Not the way I build it, but the way that the actual individual pieces are built. I'll get into that later. It's just really solid, it works really well, and it's just really awesome. I also love how the fleets actually have different kinds of ships. Like, a Lance is like a little, tiny scout thing. Meanwhile, the Scorpion is for the complex, the aliens. They have this big old dropship straight out of Halo. When, the actual design, it has, these pieces, and the pieces that these are coming off of actually have holes that, you push it through the bottom, and then those come off, they split open, and out pops an alien to invade a planet. Yeah, that's cool! It's fun! It's storytelling! They also got these little shooters, and I found them both. They landed into a door. Okay. So, can I also say that the box, actually, the top of the boxes are actually the stands. The top of the box comes off when you open it, and there's a piece like this, and you use it as a stand. Am I dreaming? Is this? Wow. I've actually been subjected to a lot of Transformers toy reviews, so I know what's good. And this is just genius. This is amazing. I love that. I just love it. He's also got these claws. Can I also say that even though this thing is just wobbly and stuff, it isn't. It is actually very, very solid. It sticks in really well. You're able to actually move it around like that. Let me get a full view. And, it just works really well. So I'm gonna actually take this apart. It's fine. I don't need to keep it like this. I can build whatever I want. That's the whole point. And, I'm gonna just go into some of the individual pieces and just talk about those. Here we have the stand on its own. You can actually take this off, and you can see that you could do that. So if you wanted, I don't know why you would, but you could just put something in there. Just because, yeah, I don't know what you like to do. But yeah, just thought I'd mention that. So, this right here is your standard piece. It's a little cube that has a little, what I'm gonna call a stud on the end. This is what it looks like. And, really, just take another piece, and yep, just snap it together. Okay, one thing I would like to talk about. The way these are built, you can see, like, the rubber inside, it creates this seam, which is fine. I don't see that being a problem. It just kind of annoys me. That's just a little nitpicky thing, and just, it's there. I can see it. It kind of gets annoying, but that's okay, because you won't even see it, because these things just have so many accessories to just put on everywhere. They got these guns. Those don't shoot anything, but these ones do. They have these, I guess, thrusters. I don't know. Like, this is what I love. They just use these things that seem pointless, but that's what a spaceship is. It's just a bunch of things that look pointless, and then later the main character's like, oh, we need to go to the flux capacitor or something, and then they go to that one area of the ship. They're like, oh wait, that's what that does. Like these. Why does a spaceship need these? You have like 13 billion guns already. You got guns on the wings. You can do that. These wings have guns. The Scorpion ship, and they can rotate. These can rotate. That can rotate. A bunch of rotating pieces. There's this, which would just look like a nozzle of a thing with a vent on it. That's okay. But then you got these like extra fins from a Star-Lord ship that just. These also rotate. rotate. And you know what? There's also this. But you know what? I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's get into some other stuff. They also come with these little pins for pieces that don't have studs. So we could take this one, another one of those, and we can take that. But they're kind of hard to get apart. And you don't want to risk chipping it. But you get a piece separator, which is kind of hard to do with my left hand, the useless one, unless I want to become Thanos. Nice brick separator, and you can separate those. So, say I want to connect these pieces for something, the last pieces I have, and I want to use them all, I can do that, and I can connect them. I can connect it. They didn't have to do this, but they did. They made these pins. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, so one of the things that I have a gripe with are these deployment pods for the aliens. But before that, I think I should talk about the little figures that you get with these sets. So let's just come over here. These are the cockpits from the Lance and the Locust. No, the Scorpion, not the Locust. I do have a Locust, but I don't think I should review that one. Because, one, I don't really have it with me right now, and two, I'm basically just doing a Snapships overview. So, if we open up this one, hard to do with my useless left hand. There is a figure. So, I forget the name of these ones, but they're supposed to be the good guys, right? And they're not all human. There's this alien lady who's purple. I forgot her name, and I think they have names, but those are like things that they keep in the instructions, and I don't keep the instructions because I think that's kind of pointless. Like, I mean, if you're doing a Lego set, you might want it, like, I don't know, but Snapships, you aren't supposed to keep them the way that they're supposed to be. Like, that's the whole point. Well, with Legos, there are, like, the creator sets where, like, oh, here's just pieces to have, and then there's the actual sets with the pieces. But there's like a difference. There's sets that are just pieces to just do whatever you want with, and then there's the actual sets of different things. Meanwhile, Snapships, they're just sets, and then like the entire point is to promote doing what you want. So yeah, there's this alien lady, and now the evil aliens, they're called the Complex. I don't know why that's the one I remember. Probably because it was the first Snapship I got. It was a complex one, and that one, the complex is spelled wrong. It's spelled with a K. But they have this purple alien. It's a different purple alien. You can see, just put them together. It doesn't work with my left hand. They're around the same height. That one's just a pilot. The fighter ones that come out of the pods for the dropship are taller. So these guys actually have a little ball joint so that they can actually sit in the cockpits, and I think you can put them in different cockpits too. So that's fine. I mean, it's no Masterpiece Optimus Prime Spike, but then again, no one cares about Masterpiece Optimus Prime Spike. I don't think they care about any of the minifigures in the Transformers. No one cares about the minifigures in Transformers. Meanwhile, this is a spaceship, and a spaceship needs a pilot. That's the difference. See? That's why it's nice to have them. Although they are pretty fragile, so you might want to be careful with that one. Moving on to one of my problems. These things... Of course, right as I say, right as I'm about to talk about how they're loose, they just won't come apart. Excuse me. Okay, so, okay, this is a special kind of piece. You could actually, it's actually got holes, you can see through it. So the whole point is that you have this piece, this pin, and, you press it down in here, all the way, and it's supposed to pop that out. It's kind of tight, because you gotta squeeze it through a bunch of rubber, but the idea is that you do that, these fall, and they break apart. You kind of gotta slam it down sometimes, which I'm gonna get through, and then an alien guy pops out, and he's this big old evil fire. Yeah, he's big. The idea is cool. I like it a lot. It's reminiscent of Halo, which is kind of cool, but there are some instances, I think there's specific ones that are really, really loose, and they don't, like, if you graze it with, like a single hair that's just blowing in the wind, it will just collapse and fall apart. Like, if it, like, bumps the edge of something, like, very softly, it will come apart. Another thing is that you can clearly see the holes. Like, I don't know why they didn't bother to cover it up. I mean, maybe it's because that they already did all these minifigures and all these custom pieces and stuff, but I don't know. It's a nitpicking gripe. It's not that important. It's just a little thing that I get a little bit irritated about, but I don't mind all that much. One last thing, each set has its own UFO Tech piece. There's this running theme, like, there's like a story that there's this ancient alien race with really advanced technology, and they're called the Uju Khan, and they have these special weapons that were forged by them, and they use them in battle against each other. This one is like a super speed kind of thing, and it's a single stud. You plop it on there, and it's supposed to go really, really fast. And there's this one, which it opens up like that. That's a spring, but I don't know why. I think it's supposed to shoot that out, but while it's stuck to a ship that's mostly solid, it doesn't come out that easily. But this missile is supposed to shoot black holes, or it shoots the missile, and then it turns into a black hole. It's transparent orange. It's not like that, which is, I like that. I like how it's transparent. But, I mean, and if you tilt it like that, it doesn't come out unless you shake it really hard. Well, not really hard, just if you gently shake it, it doesn't come out, that's good. I like that. It's somewhat sturdy. Like, if you're swooshing around a spaceship, it doesn't fall out, and that's good. That's good. There's two studs. This is cool. This is like, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this because it kind of like forces you to buy all the sets to collect all of these, but it doesn't feel as forced. Like, it's not a big selling point. It's kind of just there on the box, like, on the back, actually. And it's just like, secret UFO Tech. But that's it. There's, like, I haven't seen a single commercial or anything where it's focusing on the UFO Tech. And it's there, and, you know, it kind of buffs up the ship a little bit, but that's it. It's not insane like most other collectibles are, just, like, screaming at you to just keep buying them because of the rare ones. Just everything about this is cool. I just love this entirely. Yeah. I destroyed a good-looking spaceship for you, so I hope you enjoyed. So, yeah, that's it. Do I recommend buying any snapships at all? Absolutely. These things are awesome. Even if you just collect toys and stuff, you know, you do toy reviews, like, I don't know, Jobby the Hong or something, just buy it. It's really, really good. These are so awesome. They have this big one for these people, and it's absolutely massive. I don't know how it's gonna be able to fit on a stand, even if the stand is huge. Yeah. And the smallest ones are only $10, and there's two small ones. There's two of them that are the same size, I think, and yeah, there's four of them that are all $10 each, so you can get four different ones for $40, and they all have different things, which is awesome. That is amazing. I cannot stress enough how awesome this is, and this stuff is just amazing. Like, is it kind? If can you sense like the bootleggery kind of like you can tell that the dropship is. If you look at the box and you build the instructions for the Scorpion, you can clearly tell that it's based off of the drop ships on Halo. But I like it. It's charming and it's really good, and I do recommend that you buy it. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.